Good evening, Timmy Talkers. I hope everyone's well. I was going to do another self-indulgent one today about how great it is to be me, but I'm not going to. After what happened yesterday in Manchester, I think we should address some of those issues. I'm not going to change any of those issues. I can just highlight a few things, can't we? So yet again, something incompatible with a British mindset and way of life has happened. As usual, the platitudes and facile comments come out. It's like playing tragic event bingo yesterday. If you watched the news, obviously we had our thoughts and prayers go out to the people affected. Diversity is our strength. We will not let hate win. And so on and so forth. It was becoming ridiculous. Ed Davies said our thoughts and prayers go out to the family 3 times in one interview, which makes no difference. The same way there will be a candlelit vigil, it will make no difference. There'll be a sea of flowers, there'll be no difference. So what they know the issues of what's causing these attacks. I'm not Jewish, I haven't got any Jewish friends or acquaintances, but it seems to be that every Jew is clearly part of the Israeli government, and that's why they're so hated. The same way that during the Second World War, every Japanese person in America was arrested and put in an internment camp because they're clearly fighting for the Japanese. People have to realise that individuals are individuals, not part of a political nation. I think if I should drive round a largely Hindu area or a Sikh area or a Muslim area and squirted people out of cars with water pistols and shouted obscenities at them, I would be arrested immediately. And yet that's what's been happening to Jews for quite a long time, and it seems to be picking up the pace. It's the acceptable face of hatred. Oh, they're having that said, but they're Jewish, they're used to it, they should put up with it. No, of course they shouldn't. They're trying to live their lives like anyone else. As I say, if they've got a religious ideology, it doesn't bother anyone else, does it? Just let them get on with it. So what the government has decided to do is increase security around synagogues and Jewish schools. So what we're going to do now is we know what the problem is, but rather than solve the problem, we're going to lock everybody away. Who's the victim? So Jews will live in almost a oppressive surveillance a prison-like state just to live their normal lives. Teenage girls walking around getting harassed around certain areas of certain towns. Let's lock them away for their own safety rather than dealing with the problem on the outside. So every victim now is going to be securely looked after. That's got to be better than just solving the problem, hasn't it? So if in the end every single victim will be locked or securely protected rather than dealing with the problem that's milling around on the outside. Faith leaders have come together again. I do feel sorry for certain elements of society, because if one person does something bad, that's all of them. But it's the same mentality as if Israel does this, that or the other, then it's every Jew, isn't it? Same way that if a Muslim does this, that's every Muslim. Of course it's not. It's a very small segment of that society, but it seems interesting that the police got there within 7 minutes and shot the person who was responsible. Such a quick response would suggest they must have had some sort of intelligence. Again, that's a conspiracy theory I'm not going to go down. All I want to do today is just highlight the fact that British values, as I said in my British Timmy Talks, being British one, the values are not defined by your colour or your religion or anything like that. It's how you act. Some people are incapable of acting in a British way. The Palestinian action marches, how lucky they are to live in a country where they can do that, seemingly untouched, because you wouldn't be able to protest like that in the nations that they aspire to be like. So it is very, very unfortunate. So I don't really know what to say today. Bit of a depressing one today, but just yet another example of how Diversity is our strength. I heard a brilliant lady on the radio last night. She said, diversity isn't our strength, unity is our strength. If you're all unified to one belief system, as in social belief system, not a religious belief system, then you're all playing for the same team. She likened it to, you could have 11 different people in a football team, different races, religions, sexual orientation, they all put on the same shirt, they're all playing for the same side, they've all got one goal in mind. Wouldn't it be lovely if everyone who lived in this country had one goal in mind? And there's a brilliant phrase I heard: you should either support the country you live in or live in the country you support. It can't be fairer than that. Anyway, Timmy talking, sorry it's a gloomy one, especially with the weather so bad. You take care. The TikTok thing's at the top there. The song link today, I've been requested a song link. It's going to be a song by the 70s pop sensation Leo Sayer, and it will be Moonlighting, about two people eloping, and I've only picked that because it's the only song I've ever heard that has the word "take all your money from the building society" out of it. So take care, like, share and subscribe, and I hope you're all well. Tomorrow will be a more cheerful one. It's just because I'm in the middle of a run of nights and the news is terrible and the weather's bad. But I'm fine, and I will see you tomorrow. Please take care of each other. And remember, not everybody is awful, but some people are. Take care.